So it's time to talk about this. It's time to talk about Kelsey Mitchell. Well, I gotta say, super performance. Absolutely super performance from Kelsey. Like 25 points, plus 14 on the floor, 81% true shooting. There's a couple of things where you watch Kelsey and you're like, okay. You're watching this game and you're like, don't. Why are you putting up that shot? And suddenly it's like, oh shit, that went in. This is a player who did not shoot a free throw doing it. She did not shoot a free throw. She played 32 total minutes. And if you look here, she 73% from the field, 75% from three. And not only that, she shot under her season average and put up 25. And honestly, you can see here, 25 points from 16.8 projected points. That's crazy overshooting based on the shots she was shooting. She was putting up, like, I was saying it earlier in my breakdown of the game, and I'm like, Kelsey Mitchell was just chucking up bullshit. And people, when I use that wording, people are like, oh no, she wasn't. It was like, yes, she was. It was going in. Like, she was on a heater. Like, it's a very common thing that people put up quote unquote bad shots when they are on a heater. Heat check shots. Kelsey Mitchell put up heat check, like, she started off very poorly, I felt, in the whole game. And then as soon as she saw one go through the hoop, it was like Kelsey Mitchell started off 2 of 6. Like, I don't think people realize that. Sorry, she started off 1 of 5. She made her sixth shot. Kelsey Mitchell made 10 shots in a row. Like, she made 10 straight shots. And they weren't easy shots. They were step backs in people's faces. There was pull-up threes on the break instead of an open layup for no reason because she was feeling it that much. Like, and this was one of those games where it's like, this was magnet ball. Anything she put up. This is like when you turn down the 2K sliders onto Rookie. She turned down the 2K sliders onto Rookie. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, she might as well have had the 2K sliders on Rookie. It was one of those games where everything went in. Everything she put up. After a horrendous start. Like, she went 1 of 5 to start the game. And all of a sudden, she goes 1 of 5 to start the game and ends up with 11 of 15. Like, could you imagine how much money if you bet on her making 10 straight shots after going 1 of 5? Like, she shoots under 50% from the field. Like, you would have, if you put a tenner on it, you might have I'd have paid off my mortgage. It is one of these things. Where it was just ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. And one of easily the best. And it's a good thing that June Kelsey Mitchell is a thing. If you guys don't know, there is a kind of running joke that May Kelsey Mitchell is like a poor player. And I mean this, May Kelsey Mitchell was not good this year. Like, it was empty stats. And the one thing I will always say with Kelsey is, like, she is very, very dependent on makes and misses. Like someone like Ryan Howard, who missed shots today. You can always kind of give her a little bit of grace because she's such a good defender. But for Kelsey Mitchell, who, by the way, was actually pretty good on defense today. Like, it's the best defensive game I've seen from Kelsey Mitchell since last season, at least. Like, last season, she was pretty she had a few games where I was like, she's not a bad defender. But I'm like, this season, I didn't really feel that. I didn't really feel there was ever a time that like she's playing well on defense, and in fairness, she kind of did. She kind of did. But yeah, it was a huge performance from her, and it was easily her best performance on both ends of the floor this season. And people are going to be like, oh, but she had 30 against Dallas. Yeah, I watched that game. She was not as good against Dallas. She had 25 going into the fourth here. Like, people were saying they should let her go for 40. Didn't take a shot in the fourth. But we got to be very, very honest. Kelsey Mitchell looked... This is like, when you're looking at Kelsey, it's like, okay, this is what you need from her, because she's a one-dimensional gunner. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, she is a one-dimensional gunner. But you can still, if you're a one-dimensional gunner giving you 24 points per game, then you're a massive asset to your team. And that's what she's got to do. I'm okay with Caitlin Clark averaging 15 to 18 points per game, as long as Kelsey Mitchell can keep doing this. Aaliyah and Caitlin, you can average less points. Kelsey, you can be the main scorer. Get the ball to Kelsey, and the Fever can be pretty damn good. They can be a really, really good team. But again, a lot of it comes from the defense, which I felt Kelsey was good today, but I think Kelsey's been one of the worst defenders in the league so far this year. She's been the worst of the three starters for Indiana, who have all been bad defenders. Who've all, like, up to this point, Lexi Hall, Caitlin, and like thing have been awful. Lexi, Caitlin, and Kelsey have been awful on defense. And this is one of these things where Kelsey was good. I thought Caitlin was great in defense. I thought Kelsey was good on defense. I thought Lexi... I didn't think Lexi played well today. It just wasn't her day, to be honest. I thought Raven was the worst of the three. I thought Raven got burned a bit easily, but I think Raven, even if she's not playing defense, she does a lot of little things. And I think Raven Johnson's going to be... She's going to be a player. She's going to be your Marcus Smart, your Casey Wallace, your Alex Caruso. And she hit that clutch three as well. So, yeah, overall, a massive, massive performance here from Kelsey Mitchell, and got to give credit where credit's due. She was absolutely exceptional.